Okay, dear students, let's look at this question. This is exercise 10b, question 5c. It's on page number 251. Alright, this is the angle mentioned over here. This is 28, this is 94. This angle which we have to find out is the angle C, and this angle is given as 19. Alright, and I draw this diagram as a separate diagram to just explain this diagram. Alright, as you've seen me doing it earlier. Okay, now so this is C degree. So what I did was I drew this diagram again, and wherever these transversals were bent, at that point I have drawn another parallel line towards the lines that are already parallel. So these are the two lines that were parallel. So now we have two more lines. These two lines are also parallel to the lines that were earlier drawn and were there already in the question. Okay, so let's break up. What I did was I named this angle, which was 94 over here already initially, right? I named this as W and X, and this angle which was not given on this side, I named them X and Z. Alright, for a particular reason, is because as you'll see, I'll show you step by step why I named them X and Z. I've already named them just to find out. Okay, now see, if you see this W and this 28, right, and if I draw this just as a separate diagram, right, so here's the top line, here's this bent transversal, right, and here's the dotted line that was there. Alright, so this point over here I have mentioned as W, this point as 28, and if you see over here, 28 and this W are alternate angles, so therefore I can say that W is equals to 28 degrees, right, and the reason that for that is being alternate angles. Okay, so that's the reason for these two angles to be equal. So W and 28 are equal. Alright, now as you can see that this 94 angle has been broken into two parts, W and X. Alright, therefore I can I say that this W plus the X is equals to 94 degrees. Okay, as you can see that the original angle was 94 on top, and I broke it into W and X, therefore I can say that W plus X is 94. So if I want to find out the value for X, what I need to do is I need to put down the value for W, that is 28 plus X is equals to 94. When I solve it, then X equals to 94 minus 28, which is X equals to 66 degrees. Okay, so now what I know is I know this value of W, I know the value for X, alright, by finding out the different values and putting them over here. Okay, now I need to find out, now I also want to show you over here that this X and the angle that was not given over here are also equal. Right, how they equal? Again, if you see over here, I'll just draw that angle. This is the dotted line that is on top, right? And if I draw this bent transversal, right, and draw this dotted line this side, so there's a dotted line on top and a dotted line there. Both lines are parallel to one another. The angles in the middle are therefore equal. That one I mentioned as X, so this one is also X. Alright, and because I found out the value for X, so both of these are 66. That means I can write 66 over here. That means this angle is 66. Alright, I also can find out the value for this angle that is I named it as Z. Again, if I draw this line, this dotted line over here, right, and this is the bent transversal and this is the original line. Alright, this angle is given as 19, so the value of Z is also given over here, so Z therefore can be called as Z equals to 19 degrees. How do I know it that it's 19? Because they are alternate angles. Okay, so I've now found out the value for X and Z. Alright, now I need to find out the value for the original unknown angle, that is C. So if you see over here that this whole thing is a complete rotation. Alright, I can use the value of X and Z and find out the value for the C. So if you can see that C plus X plus Z is equal to 360 degrees. Alright, how do I know that? They are angles at a point. Angles at a point means that they are the same point, all the angles are around it, alright, and they are always equal to 360 degrees. Alright, now what I need to do is just put down the value of X and Z and find out the value for C. Okay, so originally the angle for C is not given. X I found out as 66, Z is 19, that is equal to 360. Alright, now in order to find out, I just add them up. C plus 66, 75, 85. C plus 85 is equals to 360, right? And therefore C will be equal to 360 minus 85, right? And that will give me C equals to 360 minus 80 will give me 280, and minus 5 more, that will be 275 degrees, right? Hence that is the solution. I hope you understand.